There are many different approaches and techniques to raising your vibration, but there's a few that are key, that are super powerful, and that will not only raise your vibration, but will keep it raised for really the rest of your life. That's what this video is going to be all about, is teaching you how to do those things. I'm also going to be performing a Raise Your Vibration activation, which you can participate in just by watching this video. This will raise your energetic vibration by a healthy margin. So let's go ahead and get started. You probably know this already, but everything in the universe is energy, even solid objects. When we observe any object at a microscopic level, we discover that the building blocks of that object is energy, and it is oscillating at a particular vibration. Imagine if we could see the whole world like this, that instead of walking around and seeing solid objects, we were just seeing things vibrating at different levels. Every tree, every squirrel, every bird, every human that you interact with, the world would look very different. And you'd be able to see the beauty of the resonance of all things. You'd be able to select resonance matches with more clarity and ease. And you'd probably make sure that you surrounded yourself with the frequencies that you actually want in your field. One great way to raise your vibration is to surround yourself with people whose vibration is higher than yours. If you know them personally, then become friends with them. Surround yourself with people like that. If you don't know any personally, then you can most certainly find them online. They oftentimes have YouTube channels or Facebook accounts, and you can get to know them that way, either by watching and reading all their material or by reaching out to them and becoming long-distance friends with them. Just having them focus on you and you focus on them will raise your vibration. And then even more ideally, if you're not already in a relationship, then find a romantic partner who has a vibration higher than yours. And as a matter of fact, why would you ever want to be in a romantic relationship with someone whose vibration is much lower than yours? It's not going to go very well, and it's going to pull you down. And while this is a good approach to surround yourself with people whose vibration is higher than yours, it's also somewhat problematic because it requires something outside of you, outside of yourself, that you have to surround yourself with. I like to break vibration down into two categories to make it easier to digest. I call it the energetic vibration and the mindset vibration. The mindset vibration is essentially your free will. It's the way that you look at things, your experiences, your thoughts, the people around you, your circumstances in general. If you look at those things by using higher vibrational emotions, acceptance, hopefulness, excitement, gratitude, and love, then you raise your energetic frequency to match those emotions. The energetic vibration is one that can be raised through energy work, and you're going to experience that today in this video. However, as powerful as the energetic vibration is, your free will trumps it every time. So even when you participate in the activation in this video a little bit later on, this activation is extremely effective because it's coming from the Hathors, which is an extra-dimensional collective that are extremely powerful. But even despite all of this, if you bring in your lower emotional response afterwards, say you experience frustration or anger or you're disappointed in your life circumstance, then that free will and those lower vibrational emotions can negate the energetic vibration activation. And so that's why it's so important that you do both at the same time. That in order for energetic vibrations to be effective, you have to couple them with this positive vibration. And it works very simply. Your mindset vibration and your energetic vibration. I'm saying they're two separate things. They really aren't, but for intents and purposes and understanding, I like to separate the two. If your energetic vibration goes very high, then it will start to raise your mindset vibration. Your outlook will be better. However, because this is more powerful, your mindset is more powerful. If you take a negative view of life, then as you lower your mindset vibration, your energetic vibration will come into balance with it. It doesn't work as well the other way around. If your energetic vibration is raised very high through light work, then your mindset vibration will raise a little bit, but it's very difficult unless you intentionally say, yes, the world is wonderful. The world is fantastic. I am grateful for all that I have. I am excited. I have acceptance. I have hopefulness. I have love. Then and only then will those two be in alignment with each other. One of my favorite approaches to moving from a lower vibrational emotional experience to raise your mindset vibration from fear, from shame, from guilt, from anger and frustration and disappointment and all those lower vibrational ones is something that I call walking up the chart. And you can watch this video to learn more about that. Another one of my favorite techniques is observing yourself. And I've got a couple of tricks and tips and hacks, if you will, that makes this a lot easier. The goal is to observe yourself feeling or experiencing the lower vibrational emotion rather than being surrounded by it. And my favorite way to do this is to refer to yourself in the third person, to be able to say sentences like, oh, look at Xane and look at how angry he is. Oh, look at Xane and look at how frustrated he is. Isn't that interesting? Look at that little human as he interacts with his world and he thinks that these things are so important or whatever the situation is. And so you can even use this to kind of ask questions. You can say, why does Xane feel so angry right now? And then you can answer the question from that third person perspective. It's a lot easier than saying, why am I so angry right now? Oh, I'm angry because of this. If you say, why is Xane so angry right now? Well, that's interesting. It's a little easier for me to perceive Xane from a third person than from the first person. And you can think of this in the same way that someone else comes to you with a problem. It's so easy for you to see what the problem is, right? You can very easily give them direction and guidance because you're not involved and surrounded by the experience yourself. And so you can simulate that by calling yourself by your name and looking at yourself from a third person perspective. Another really important element here is to not judge your negative experience, to not say, oh, Zane's always angry, Zane's always frustrated, geez, is he ever going to get out of it? No. You're looking at this from a very neutral perspective. All emotions are valid. All experiences are valid. So you can observe them and then watch them move on and move on to the next emotion and to the next one and continue to observe them and not judge them and not get all involved with them. Another great way to raise your vibration is a meditative approach where you're speaking to the master. And the master is in all of us. It contains all universal knowledge. And you can access that and have a conversation with the master by going into a meditative state. And I give a lot more detail on how you can do that in this video. And come to think of it, pretty much every video that I've created on YouTube are all about raising your vibration. So I actually recommend watching as many of them as you can. And each one contains an activation, and each one contains insight and knowledge on how to raise your mindset vibration. So you might as well subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon and immerse yourself in all that material. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and perform a Raise Your Vibration activation. So go ahead and get into a comfortable position and take a nice big deep breath with your eyes closed. And relax as you exhale. Feel yourself sinking into the chair or to the bed or whatever it is that you're sitting on. My activations are quite simple. I'm simply going to say, breath in. You'll take a nice big deep breath. You'll hold it at the top and you'll wait for me to say the word awaken. and this can be a little bit explosive and a little bit loud, so don't be startled. I want you to picture yourself expanding, your energy field widening and spreading out in all directions, your awareness expanding to understanding yourself better and understanding the world around you better, to not being clouded by your thoughts, to not being clouded by your doubts or your negative vibrational emotions. Breath in. Awaken. Good. When you're ready to take an all-new look at yourself and an all-new look at life, then you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for participating in that activation. That's all there is to it. And now your energetic vibration has been increased by an order of magnitude. So as you go throughout your day, please find a way to look at life with a positive approach. Use those higher vibrational emotions. Engage in a gratitude practice. Engage in a recognition of all the amazing things that are going on around you. Feel a love for the world and yourself. Find the things that you are excited about. Find the things that you are positive about and think about those things. Do research on those things. Surround yourself by positive excitement and higher vibrational energies so that you can keep that vibration from the energetic light work that we just performed matching the mindset that we've been talking about. If you'd like another activation that will increase your energy reserves, then I highly recommend that you download it from my website, and I'll include a link in the description below so that you can do that. Thank you so much for participating in this activation and watching this video. It means the world to me that I have an opportunity to talk to people like you to hopefully make your lives better and different and more high vibrational. I love you unconditionally, and I'll see you on the next video.